Woo! That's got a kick!
I'm Mark Matsumoto and welcome to my kitchen. Today I want to show you how to make a spicy and tangy chicken stir fry with vibrant peppers and just a hint of sweetness. It's my take on the classic Chinese American dish known as Hunan Chicken. So let's start with a look at our ingredients. For the chicken, I've got 430 grams of skin-on boneless chicken leg, and we're gonna marinate this with 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of Shaoxing wine, 10 grams of grated ginger, and 2 tablespoons of potato starch. For the stir fry, I've got 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, 12 grams of garlic, 4 dried chili peppers, 100 grams of red pepper, and you can use bell peppers or something more spicy as well. I've also got 100 grams of mild green chilies and 100 grams of fresh shiitake mushrooms. For the Hunan chicken sauce, I'm using a 1/3 cup of chicken stock, 1.5 tablespoons of doubanjiang, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, and a 1/2 teaspoon of potato starch. To finish this stir fry off, I've got a tablespoon of rice vinegar and 50 grams of green onions or scallions. Stir fries cook through in just a few minutes, so it's super important to have everything prepped and ready to go into the pan. So let's start by marinating the chicken. The first thing we want to do is trim off any tough bits of cartilage or connective tissue from our chicken leg. I have a video showing you how to debone a whole chicken leg, so check out the link in the video description below for that. Now I'm gonna cut this up into strips following the natural parts in the meat. Then I'm gonna cut the strips into bite-sized pieces. I like using leg meat for stir fries because it's more flavorful and it resists overcooking. But if you have to use breast meat, I recommend looking for skin-on breasts. Let's get the chicken into a bowl. And then I'm gonna add the soy sauce, Shaoxing wine, and ginger. And then I'm gonna mix this together to evenly distribute the seasonings. Now we just need to let this marinate while we prepare the other ingredients. I like having bits of garlic in my Hunan chicken, so I usually slice it up like this. For the shiitake mushrooms, they can have bits of growing medium stuck to them, so use a paper towel to brush off any detritus, wiping from the center outwards and working your way around the cap. Be sure to clean under the cap as well. Then I'm gonna trim most of the stem off because they tend to be tough and woody. Now I'm gonna slice the mushrooms up into wedges. These are pretty large, so I'm gonna cut each one into about 6 pieces. For the bell pepper, I'm gonna remove the core and cut out any light colored pith along the seeds like this. Then you can slice the pepper up into strips before cutting them into bite-sized squares. For smaller peppers, the process is mostly the same, and you want to remove the pith and seeds first before chopping them up. This particular pepper is a Japanese variety called piman, but any mild green pepper like Anaheim or Cubanelle will work. For the green onions, trim off the roots, and then you want to slice them up at an angle like this. This may seem like a lot, but they're going to shrink down a ton when they cook, and they're going to add a nice sweet onion flavor to our stir fry. For the Hunan chicken sauce, I'm going to add the chicken stock to a bowl, along with the oyster sauce, doubanjiang, and potato starch. Stir this together until the starch and doubanjiang are evenly distributed, and then set this aside. Our chicken's been marinating for 15 minutes, so add the remaining potato starch and mix it in to evenly coat each piece with the starch. Okay, our prep's done, so let's get cooking. Add the vegetable oil to a large pan over medium heat, and then I'm gonna add the dried chili peppers and fry these in the oil until they're vibrant red and they stop sizzling. Now I'm gonna add the marinated chicken and spread it out into a single layer. You want to try and get the pieces of skin facing the pan so the fat is able to render out and the skins get nice and crisp. Now we need to let these brown on this side. It'll take about 1.5 minutes. While we wait for that to brown, I want to take a moment to thank all of you who've signed up for my weekly original recipes over at marksrecipes.com. I've got a bunch of other easy weeknight stir fries on there, like my spicy pork with smashed cucumbers, or my sweet and spicy gochujang chicken. And your membership helps to support this channel. So if you're not a member yet, I hope you'll consider checking it out. Okay, this is looking perfect, so let's flip over all the chicken. Next, I'm gonna add the shiitake mushrooms and arrange them between the gaps in the chicken like this. After about 1.5 minutes, I'm gonna add the sliced garlic and toss this all together. Now we're gonna start stir frying, tossing and stirring the mixture until the shiitake mushrooms are starting to brown. If you're not comfortable tossing food in a pan, you can toss it like a salad with 2 spatulas. Then we're gonna add the peppers and stir fry the mixture until they're lightly cooked, but still vibrant in color. This'll take another minute or 2. When the chicken is cooked through and the peppers are done to your liking, give the sauce a stir and pour it in. Add the scallions and toss this together to glaze everything with the sauce as it thickens. Finally, you'll want to drizzle on the rice vinegar and give it a few tosses to distribute it. And our Hunan chicken is done! I like serving this family style with rice, so I'm just gonna mound this up in a large serving bowl. And our tangy and spicy Hunan chicken is ready to eat. Alright, who's ready for some Hunan chicken? This looks and smells amazing. It's so glossy. Look at that. Ah. Mmm. Oh man, that chicken is so tender and juicy. That's thanks to that potato starch that's held in all those juices from the chicken. And that ginger we marinated in has tenderized the chicken so it's super soft and delicious. All right, I'm gonna try some of the shiitake mushroom with some of those peppers. Oh, that shiitake adds a nice meaty umami to this dish that just takes the chicken to the next level. And that sauce is this amazing symphony of tangy, savory, with just a bit of sweetness, and it's got a nice kick to it as well. This Hunan chicken does take a bit of prep work, but the stir fry comes together in minutes, so I hope you'll give it a try. Well, I've got some shelves to go assemble, but check out this playlist for more weeknight stir fries. And I'll catch you in the next one.